we know we can't keep doing this because it's gonna be too much for our fucking laptop to handle. With how much space we're using before we, edit together and then dump it. But we were just outside. Second cigarette of the day. I think that's enough. I think we're done. Get the lighter out of our pocket. We're not fucking, yeah. So that's it. It was nice. It was a short walk, but it was nice. Things are happening. As much as this freaks me out sometimes, I still love us the way we are. Very much. I love everyone in Headspace. And I was thinking that we could go make some food. We're not hungry. Definitely not hungry. But for when this wears off and we are hungry, then we won't have to worry about making food. And when we're done, we can play with Slink. Because one thing is for sure, because Candy seems to be waking up or whatever, more and more present-ish, but like, it's like she's hiding it. But one thing is for certain is that she would not let anything happen to Slink. As scary as she is, she would never hurt an animal. That we know for sure. So if for some reason Moonrock got activated, he'd have to deal with her. I wouldn't want to. I don't. She makes me nervous. Not that she's fucking unpredictable, because she doesn't hide her intentions at all, her opinions about anything. But it's just what she's willing to do. Because we remember where that came from. If somebody did a certain something to us, I don't remember what. We're not going to talk about that right now. But do something very bad to us that has been done again and again, and maybe some of you can fucking guess. That she would just simply... No, we were talking about something else, not that. Somebody hurt someone that we really loved and cared about. If someone were to kill them or hurt them, she would simply, while they're still alive, of course, because what would be the fun? While they're still alive, should we say this? It's not like we ever fucking planned on doing it, but she would freak us out with these thoughts. She would eat the eyeballs out of their skulls. She is creative. No, she's angry. But I just know that with her around, nothing would happen to Slink, even if we're unsupervised. Especially with having Rio around too. Because Rio loves Link. And Candy would too if she spent time with him. But she loves all animals in general. I was talking with an animal or something. I don't know what was happening. But animal was saying if he was an animal, he'd be a monkey. I'm like, shut up. If you were a fucking animal, you'd be a fucking ferret. 100%. Nah. We're okay. We're definitely okay. It's just Lucy gives us a ride and brings up a lot of stuff that we still need to work through, and we don't know how to work through, apparently, without a fucking therapist. So we'll just keep posting to the fucking void for therapeutic reasons and not get any feedback. Because what else can we do? We're signed up for group therapy. If they decide we're a fit. If they decide it's okay to have someone like me there. At least I think that's what they were hinting at. I don't know. It could just be our paranoia. Just because of how we keep getting treated. So is it really paranoia then? Or is it just a recognition of fucking patterns? Of getting rejected because we're too fucked up. Isn't that why we fucking got dumped last time? He didn't have the balls to dump us. He just fucking stops talking to us. We're too much. Too much for anyone to handle. We get it. I do. I get it. I wouldn't want to be with someone like me either. How do you love someone part of a system? Do you love the whole system? Just certain pieces? Don't know how that works. Because there'd be no way that, if we were to end up with someone again, that we'd all be on board, that it just wouldn't happen that way. They couldn't happen that way. Because first of all, how could you date two brothers at the same time? Doesn't make any sense. They're saying me and Henry. And everyone has their own ideas of what they like and their ideas of what a relationship should be. Because we're all our own people in here. Wanting someone to accept us and love us is asking too much of anyone. And it's not, this is not coming from a low self-esteem place. Our self-esteem is rather high. We think very highly of us. which probably makes it even more difficult for anyone else too. But we can't change the way we are. We can't change who we are. We are what we are. And it took us a long time to accept that. And we're finding new things all the time that we have to learn to accept. That's just how we are. And there's no changing it. Because if we did, who would we be? We wouldn't be us. We'd be somebody else. We don't want to be anybody else. We like being us. We just wish we could be us and have it be normal. I just want to live in a place where people like us are normal. Not having to change to fit the idea of normal, but to actually just be accepted as normal. There are more of us out there than you think. And there are some of you out there, some of you singlets, that may not be singlets, but you just don't know. We had no fucking idea until 2017. Like, oh. So stuff from our past keeps making more and more sense. Why we acted the way we did, why we said some of the things we said. And why so much of the memory is just broken to pieces and hidden in different spots. I couldn't believe how much we've forgotten. Or I have. I know everyone holds memories differently in Headspace, so I don't know what Rio remembers. I don't know what Dante remembers. I don't know what Henry remembers. Or D'Angelo. I don't know what anyone remembers other than me. We really are starting to like D'Angelo, though. It's so weird, though, because like he doesn't talk. But he has taken front before. He definitely has. And I think even during trip reports, where I've noticed, where it's like suddenly just becomes silent and just smiling at the camera because he's fucking mute. D'Angelo's mute. But he does get expressive in his facial expressions. He emotes. But he doesn't speak. Is he even real? I hate that bullshit. Because we were just outside and something hit. And I was like, Well, yeah, obviously this is fucking real. Like, how could we ever fall into that fucking denial headspace or like the self doubt because this is so fucking real? And then we get like, I don't know, something, and it's like, well, it could all be bullshit though. I don't know, man. Just trying to work through some shit. Want to heal, want to grow, want to move past this. It would be fucking fantastic for one of these days to be able to fucking take psychedelics and just have a good time and not have to rehash shit or question ourselves or motivations or the reality of our fucking situation. It'd be great to get to that point someday. Hopefully, we live long enough for that to happen. Or not. I mean, if this is gonna be like a forever thing, I don't want to be like fucking 100 and something years old, still fucking like get to the point where I'm fucking mainlining LSD and still fucking crying about shit. No. Put me and the rest of us out of our fucking misery. No, we can't let it get that bad. We gotta do some work, we just don't know what to do. Lucy has shown us so much, but there's still shit that we just don't know what to do. We don't know how to heal. We've already done the whole self acceptance thing. Which was a huge thing for us, by the way, because self loathing was there from day one until 2017. 2017 was the very first time that I felt self love. We thought that that's it. As long as we love and care for ourselves, we beat it. We conquered mental illness. No. It just makes you more upset about the abuse that you suffered. Because then you give a shit about what you went through. And you wonder, why? Why? What did we do? What did we do? But we didn't do anything. No matter what people told us, we didn't do anything. We didn't ask for any of it. Blaming us. Blaming us for being naive. We weren't naive. We're broken already. So anyone that fucking showed us any kind of attention, we thought actually fucking cared about us. Because we weren't getting that. So it wasn't us. It was the people saying that. It was the people blaming us. Because they were the ones causing the abuse. I think I let this happen. We didn't let anything happen. Just because we didn't fight to the death doesn't mean we let it happen. We're done. Stop. How the fuck did we get here? Oh, yeah, LSD. But we love Lucy so much. She makes us feel so good. But it's like, we can't let anything go. If it has to be worked on, we can't let it go. This should definitely fucking hit today. Now, if we could just keep our tolerance down and just dose regularly, should at least keep us stable. That's what we're doing it for right now, right? Stability, keep the psychosis away because we don't have ketamine. We do in case of emergency, by the way. Fucking don't like ketamine though. So yeah, it will absolutely only be used in case of emergency or experimentation, of course. But I don't see experimentation with ketamine happening anytime soon. Because again, we hate the way it feels. It feels weird. Not good weird. Just not for us. Some people dig it. I don't get it. I don't understand. People like ketamine to get high. I don't fucking get that. No. The lasting effects are amazing, but when it's having its immediate effect, that's horrible for us. I don't like it. I don't like that. It feels weird. Like it turns everything to static. And it's like your being, even my one piece, I'm not talking about the whole system, I'm talking me as a piece, starts to like vibrate apart. Don't like that. No, it's weird. But yeah. All in all, we're fine. It's just LSD. We need a therapist. We could probably get through this shit quicker. And then not have to worry about getting this shit so much. Probably need it a lot less. Someday we'll get a therapist. I know we're lying about that too. Just because we're tired. Okay? People want us to do things that is their job. But we're tired because we're working a lot. I don't mean like at a job, I mean school. We're working a lot in school and just fucking surviving is hard for us. I don't mean fighting off the urge to end it. I mean just sensory wise and dealing with obligations and things. Paperwork, all that stuff stresses us out. We feel buried and overwhelmed, and don't you even fucking think about it. someone. Mm-hmm. Wanted to get high. Yeah, no, no. We're still getting hit. No. No weed until the come down. Fuck's sake. No. Even like after the come down. After the come down. Because we have a theory that because of our drug metabolism being so high and everything going through our system really fast, maybe our tolerance drops fast too. So that's why sometimes we can take LSD and then, like, a few days later, take the same dose and be hit just as hard. Dude, the camera quality is, I know that's not the LSD. There's something wrong with my camera. I think it's because we've been using it too much today. So we should just stop. But all in all, we're fucking fine. Yeah. No matter how deep things got, it always happens this way. It gets deep, and we're fine. May cry about some shit, but we're good. We're good. I actually like it if we cry. It's a nice release after not being able to cry for fucking years, literally years, no ability to fucking cry. It's nice. It's nice. Appreciate it. It's a good release. It releases, I forget what, in your brain, but whatever, it makes you feel better. So thanks for giving that back. And I don't mean that sarcastically. It may have sounded that way, but that's not what I meant. I think we're done for the night. Unless something fucking really weird happens. We're done. Later.